Hey guys, Mrs. Fox here from Social Studies class. I've got some announcements for you. We have some new information I want to walk you through. It's a lot, and I'm going to try to squeeze it into 15 minutes or less. So here we go. First of all, did you know, because we got to start with a random fact, right, that a buttload is actually a measurement, a technical measurement. That's right, it's 126 gallons for those of you that were curious. The more you know, right? Quote of the week. For those of you struggling right now, you will survive this too. Some of you are very fortunate and blessed that really it just more or less at your house seems like it's summer vacation. But some of you guys have had your worlds turned upside down with weird work hours or people losing jobs or, different types of crises that your family is managing. Know that this is a season in your life, guys. Pull together with your family. Be blessed to be together and express love, show kindness, show patience, guys. Parents and adults in your household might be kind of stressed out. There's a lot of things going on right now. So show support. Show support to your siblings and be supportive of yourself. Cut yourself a break. All you can do is the best you can do, and we will get through this together, and it will be okay. All right, new information alert. So pay attention. You might want a piece of paper and a pencil because you're going to find some important information coming ahead, okay? So a schedule has been developed. I did not put times on the schedule on purpose because what they did is they took the school day from 8 a.m. Yes, you heard me right. You might have classes as early as 8 a.m., okay, until 3 p.m. and they put it into 4 different blocks of time. Okay, and exactly when your teacher within their block of time is going to have class will vary teacher to teacher. So you should be hearing from all 6 of your teachers in the next few days telling you exactly what time your classes are going to be. But just to kind of give you a basic idea, on Monday, the only thing you're going to have is PE, most likely sometime in the morning, and then everyone, you're going to have your elective class at some point, most likely on Monday. They're still kind of working out some kinks with the elective part of the schedule, so that might change, okay? So that part's a little flexible. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays will be the other time that you will see your elective at some point. Not all 3 of those days, but you're going to see every class you guys have, all 6 of your periods, twice each week. So as of right now, electives, like I said, are kind of shaky, but right now you'll see them on Monday, and then one other day during the week on either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday, you'll see your elective again. It depends on which elective you have to sort out when you're going to see them. Elective teachers will get a hold of you and let you know. Okay, PE is going to happen on Monday and Thursday. So PE, Monday, Thursday. All right, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you guys have math in kind of like a morning-ish type of block, and then you have English in an afternoon-ish type of block. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, you'll have math and English. Exactly what time, that depends on the teacher. They'll be getting a hold of you. Wednesdays and Fridays, you guys are going to have social studies and you're going to have science. Wednesdays, Fridays, social studies and science. Again, exactly what time you're going to have science, the teacher's going to get a hold of you. It'll be sometime in more of like a PM afternoon type of block. Your social studies block is the morning block on Wednesdays and Fridays, okay? And for you guys, here's what Mrs. Fox is going to do. If you are a 7th grader, you are going to meet me in live classroom meetings on Wednesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. If you are an 8th grader, you're going to meet me live in class meetings on Wednesdays and Fridays at 11 a.m. Okay, so 10 o'clock for 7th, 11 o'clock for 8th. All right. FYI, attendance is getting taken on Wednesdays and Friday. Attendance is getting taken in all of your classes as you're checking in with them twice a week per period. Okay. We encourage you to get to the live classes if you can. However, we understand that this is a strange, weird, unexpected time. And sometimes the internet breaks. Sometimes your tech breaks. Sometimes somebody has a doctor's appointment. Sometimes you have a little brother who's in one class and your older sister's in another class and you have class at the same time and you don't have enough devices for all of you guys to log in to your live class session. We get that that's going to happen. That's okay. live class in any of your classes, not just social studies, but any of them all day, any day, are not mandatory. They're highly recommended. If you can make it, you should, but they're not mandatory. You will not lose points or be docked in some way if you're not attending. If you can't attend a live session, they should all be recorded, social studies and every other class, and then posted onto your Google Classroom. So if little brother Johnny was on the computer and you couldn't log in, you can always log in later and look at the link to see the lesson at a later time. Okay, but no attendance and things is being taken. Okay, I also have office hours. All of your teachers will. My office hours are also on Wednesdays and Fridays from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. And what that pretty much means, guys, if you email me during the 12 to 1 p.m. time frame from Wednesday or on Friday, then I will get back to you within the hour. If you guys, some of you have emailed me before, or parents you've emailed me, can't talk, start trying to go fast, sorry. Those of you guys that have emailed me before, I typically get back to you within a few hours anyway, so this isn't really going to be an issue for my class, but not everybody's that way. So know if you email me on Wednesday or on Friday from 12 to 1, within that hour I will get back to you. If you email me any other time, because of course you don't have to wait till that Wednesday or Friday at 12 o'clock, okay, you can email me anytime, and typically I get back to you guys within a few hours anyway. Okay, on that first week, next week, okay, when we start this distance learning thing on Wednesday the 15th and Friday the 17th, the two first live classes you'll have with me, I will have live office hours. I will provide a link for that in your guys' Google Classrooms, because I'm anticipating if there's going to be questions, there'll probably be more questions the first week, right, when we're all getting used to this. Makes sense. I will sit in that chat room by myself until 12:15. If nobody's shown up in those 15 minutes, then I'll exit out of the chat room and you can just email me. But typically, you guys, email me anytime with a question, and of course I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, what exactly do assignments look like? Okay, so here's how it's going to kind of work. For all 6 of your classes, no matter what the subject area, your teacher has the ability to give you up to about 2 hours of work per period each week. So you can expect about 2 hours of work, maybe less, maybe slightly more. We're shooting for 2 hours, okay, per subject per week. Depends on how fast of a worker you are. All right, so for my class, this is what it's going to look like. I will post all of your guys' assignments for the week, okay, on Monday morning in Google Classroom, okay? Then when we get on live session on Wednesday and on Friday, I'll take any questions anyone has about those assignments. I'll explain directions if there's some confusion about what to do. And sometimes on Wednesday or on Friday, we might do some sort of live activity. During the live sessions, a teacher can keep you up to an hour. For social studies, most of the time that will not happen. Most of the time I'll check in with you guys, I'll take attendance, I'll answer questions, I might explain something, and then I'm going to let you guys go. You can use the rest of the hour to plug away on your social studies work if you want. Sometimes during the live session we might play a game or do some sort of activity together, but not every time, okay? So that's kind of what that's going to look like. So your assignments will be posted on Monday on Google Classroom, and then you will have till the following Monday to turn them in. So for example, next week, Monday the 13th, your first set of assignments will be posted, and all of those assignments, which should take about 2 hours or less, okay, will end up being due on Monday the 20th, the next Monday, by midnight. All right, I'll explain all that again when we get into live sessions, and you guys will see how it goes, as we go. But pretty much I'm going to give you a couple things to do each week that should not take the whole time. And when you got them done, you turn them into Google Classroom, and you're done for the week, other than checking in with me during our live sessions. Okay. All right, another thing, grades. Your grade cannot drop below whatever you got on your third quarter report card, okay? You're either maintaining your grades this quarter during fourth quarter here, all of fourth quarter is going to be distance learning, or you are improving upon those grades. So your grade can't go lower than it was third quarter, but it can go higher than it was third quarter, okay? So this is a good opportunity for some of you guys that kind of bombed it third quarter to catch up pretty easily, because it's going to to be less work than usual and really end up with an awesome grade for fourth quarter. Okay. We have less time. Understand that all the teachers got together in all the subject areas and we really had to take all the fat away. Like, what exactly is the meat that we need to teach them to launch them into the next academic year? Okay, so you guys are missing bits and pieces because we don't have time to do it all. So what is getting taught to you is what's considered the essentials for you to be successful for your next academic year and beyond. Okay, so don't look at this like an extended summer vacation. It's not, okay? Don't look at it like, well, my third quarter grades were good, so who cares about the next 7 weeks? That's not a good attitude to have. Attendance is being taken. We're expecting you guys to be responsible students. Additionally, keeping a schedule and maintaining your educational path, guys, is just, it's good for your soul. It keeps you healthy mentally, physically, emotionally, and for your education path. And again, really everything that's getting taught to you between now and the end are all things that were considered and deemed essential for you to be successful next year and beyond. So keep that in mind. And, do everything that you can do in regards to live classes and in regards to assignments you're going to be given by your teachers. Okay. Video platform for social studies. The entire Moore Middle School, for the most part, everyone's either using Google Meets or they're using Zoom. Unless it completely implodes on us or there's epic failures all over the place, I'm going to go with Zoom. So we're going to give that a test. It might change, but we're going to give it a test drive and see how it goes. Okay. To get into Zoom, you need a web link each time to get into meetings. I will post those links on Google Classroom each time, a day before or at least an hour before or whatever the meeting time. You just copy and paste that link, plug it into your browser, and you'll be able to join us in the meeting. Okay. Note in general, I'm not going to be using my class websites, trying to keep everything on Google Classroom for you guys as long as I can. I'll let you know specifically if something ends up going on the Classroom website. Some of you guys have never used Zoom, so here's a little 411. All the parents in the room, your child has no idea what that means, so I just said information, guys. 411 is information. Okay, so here's the information about Zoom. All right, so how it works is in your Google Classroom, I will post a link, copy and paste that link into your web browser. If you've never used Zoom before, the first thing it's going to do is prompt you to download the Zoom app or software. It is free. It's simple. It takes like 60 seconds, maybe 120 seconds, and you'll be done. Okay, you can do this on a tablet, you can do it on a phone, you can do it on your computer. If you have choices, I recommend using a computer if possible. So you go ahead and download the software. Once it downloads, it's going to ask you to enter your name. Please enter your first and last name, just like you would write it if you were turning a paper into me in person. Okay, and then it's going to ask you if you want to join the meeting or if you want to cancel and not go into the meeting. Of course, you want to join, so you'll click join, and then you're going to get put into a waiting room until I okay you to come into the meeting. Okay, if you've used Zoom before, then your name and everything is probably ready to go, and you'll probably just shoot right into the waiting room until I allow you in. Okay, so that's kind of some Zoom stuff. You don't have to open up an account. You can just log in the link, put in your name after you've downloaded the software, which is easy and free. Okay. You guys, when you come in, a few things. Let's practice some digital citizenship, please. Parents, if you're watching this, please encourage your child to practice digital citizenship. When you guys come into the room, you're going to be muted until I unmute you. You got to remember, I'm seeing all my 7th graders together and all my 8th graders together. That means, like, for 8th grade, if all of you actually show up, that's 100 kids in that chat. Okay, if all of you guys are talking, or even if no one's talking, but there's dogs barking and phones ringing and background noise, for 100 people, that's going to be kind of crazy. So you're going to be muted unless I unmute you. If you have the ability to unmute yourself, please don't do that unless you flag me down and let me know you're going to do that, and I give you permission. Additionally, unless you have a waiver that says you are not to be photographed or filmed, then your camera needs to be on when you come into the room. Okay, if I do this and I sit here and I talk to you guys, it's not nearly as engaging, right? So please have your camera on. If you're uncomfortable with that, email me, let me know, and we will work something out. Parents, if you have questions or comments, please see me during office hours or email me. The live chats are for class time for students. Use nice language and be good, guys. Okay, I literally have like 2 seconds, so hopefully I got it all in.